Well, speaking of guys who are just gunning for things, right? Gunning for achievements. Is Luka Doncic finally beating the ghost of the Clippers, which has haunted him for years? The
Man,
ghost that is the LA Clippers has been haunting him for years.
man, it depends on Kawhi Leonard, boy. It
Yeah,
depends on
he's hurt.
Kawhi Leonard. Say that again.
He's hurt, right?
Yeah, it looks like it doesn't look too good, but I mean, the Clippers are kind of secretive about that shit, but it really depends on Kawhi.
I think they'll pull a surprise.
Now, because I'm not gonna lie, certain parts of this season, Kawhi has looked like 2016, 2015 San Antonio Spurs Kawhi.
Pre-injury spurt. I mean,
Yeah,
pre-injury quad.
yeah, he looked
Yeah.
like that. So if that can come back around, who
Yep.
knows? But the Clippers, they got a number of things going against them. They take a lot of tough shots. They're really weak in the inside. It's like, and
One-on-one game.
James Harden, depending on what version of him they get. If they get the guy that's comfortable with 8 points a game, 12 assists, then they might not win. But if they get the James Harden who can average at least 18 plus points per game in this series, have maybe one 40-point game, one 30-point game, they could win.
Yeah.
But if they lose to Luka, I don't think Paul George is staying there. I don't see it.
No, I don't. I don't see it either.
I don't see it. I'm just like, it's just he's actually taking more of the responsibility of being a Clipper. Like, he's more vocal. He has his podcast. He's more out there promoting their brand. Meanwhile, these two other guys are not really doing that. But the Clippers are making full max contract extensions to these guys, and it seems like Paul George, they're dragging their feet.
Yeah.
It's very weird. It's very weird. So
Bro, but I think one of the points I made is they got. I think from 2 years ago, right? Not 2 years ago. They faced the last time they faced the Clippers was 2021.
yeah. Wait,
Yeah.
it was the bubble, yeah, and then 2021.
Yeah. So the last time they faced him was 2021, where Kawhi got injured in the Western Conference. So my thing is, the Dallas Mavericks are better from then on. They got better every position. They got Daniel Gafford, a rim protector. They got Lively Jr. Lively, who can be another pick and roll big. You'll bring in PJ Washington.
That's if he
You
can
know,
continue shooting threes, PJ.
yep,
PJ got to stay
yep.
hot from down there.
But my point being is they've improved in the forward and the center position.
Yeah,
So that can be a problem for the Los Angeles Clippers because that those positions that were always lacking in,
mm-hmm.
now the Dallas Mavericks has improved on. Not only that, they brought in a legit second option in Kawhi Leonard. Plus, plus, I mean, not Kawhi Leonard. They
Kyrie,
brought in a legit second option in Kyrie Irving.
which is the
Plus Tim
biggest
Hardaway
X
Jr.
factor. He's the biggest X
Yep.
factor.
Plus Tim Hardaway Jr. always played great against Tim
The
Hardaway
Clippers.
Jr. always played great against the Clippers.
Now, I have a question for you because in this series we're gonna see who's gonna be willing to defend. Because at some point, James Harden is gonna have to defend. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
You got
The team is
Luka.
big.
Yeah, you got
Yep.
Kyrie. You got other guys that are shooting. So he's gonna have to defend out in the perimeter. But what about in the inverse? Who's gonna defend for the Clippers? Is James Harden gonna defend? Is
No, you need scrappy guys.
Yeah, because think about what's out there already. There's Luka, there's
Yeah.
Kyrie, there's a bunch of pick and rolls. Guys got to communicate because Luka on these pick and rolls, man, he's picking teams apart.
Yeah. I
So
think guys like
mhm.
Marcus Morris and guys like Nicholas Batum we missed.
Man, do we see James Harden stepping up defensively?
Nah, I mean with this track history, no. But you kind of wish he does.
I feel like he can't afford not to. Like
Yeah.
he doesn't have to be a defensive guru, but he's gonna have to be out there communicating, trying to understand how to get through these screens, whether to go over, whether to go under. There's gonna have to be some communication. Hey, switch. Hey, go this way. Hey, go that way. Like if James Harden is just gonna be playing that James Harden defense, yo, Luka and Kyrie gonna have a field day.
Yeah.
It's like both in this series, both teams have perimeter players who don't really like to defend. Even Kyrie. So it's almost like on these switches, what are going to be the matchups? This is going to be a very tactful series. I believe this is going to be the best series in the first round.
Oh, 100%, dude. It's the most interesting series in the first round.
Yeah. Who's switching on who? Who's guarding who off the switch? How is Luka making these reads? Like, it's going to be
Yeah.
fucking nuts. James Harden, too. How is he going to make the reads? He's really good at making the passes just as well as Luka. So,
Dude, it's going to be such a fun series because it could go either way. But it's like, it's the most even series I could think of, bro.
A lot of people think it's even, but I really got to see how Kawhi is.
Who are you leaning towards?
I would say if Kawhi was looking like how he was in around like January, December, it's gonna be Clippers.
Interesting.
Because
also,
because you know why? Because right with the Mavericks, you have to bet on PJ Washington. You would have to bet on Tim Hardaway.
So you're
Jr.
leaning towards Clippers? Clippers in what?
7.
Oh, okay. I you know what? I'm leaning towards Dallas in 7.
Wow.
I don't believe in James Harden. Do I believe in? I'll say this. I think James Harden might edge out PJ Washington just for the fact that PJ Washington never played for a team worth of shit.
Yeah.
I'm not wrong.
You're not wrong, but he has played well towards the end of the season. After getting adjusted to being in Dallas.
Yeah, but playoffs a different animal, bro.
Yeah, it is a different animal. It is a different animal, but at the same time, he's lucky. He has a cheat code. He has Luka. Luka's gonna draw a bunch of double teams. It's gonna be different looks.